Hello, traders. FS Pip Collector here. Today is Friday, and it is July 5th. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully fairly good. Let's see here. So yeah, today is Friday. Boy, we had non-farm payroll come out today, and boy, just check out this chart real quick, just because of non-farm payroll used to be one of the best news events of the month, but now pretty much the only thing that really seems to matter is inflationary news. This right here, this big spike candle right here, is when non-farm payroll news came out today. And look at the price action we got. This is the 10-minute time frame too. Talk about ridiculous. So yeah, that's kind of the dollar for you. And honestly, you kind of needed to expect that a little bit today. And the reason why you kind of needed to expect that a little bit today is because yesterday was the 4th of July in the U.S., one of the bigger holidays of the year for Americans. And probably most people do have the day off today also. I would imagine most people do not work on the day after 4th of July on the 5th. So yeah, I mean, it kind of explains why there wasn't a whole lot of price action at the news today, but definitely kind of disappointing because non-farm payroll used to be one of the best news events to trade before, everybody was so concerned about inflationary issues, which is definitely understandable. But anyways, let's do as normal, we're going to do the US dollar analysis. We're going to do the euro dollar analysis, the pound dollar analysis, and gold analysis. Then we're going to start taking requests from people in the chat. So if anybody does have something they would like to look at, then definitely put them in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to look at basically anything. Definitely don't mind. Let's see. Hey Skywick, hey Charles, nice to see you. How's everybody doing today? So anyways, yeah, we'll definitely do the EU also for sure. Definitely. US dollar CAD, yeah, definitely. How you guys doing? Nice to see you. So anyways, let's start off with the US dollar analysis because I do think this is so important, and I have a lot of people are very, very bearish on this, which I could definitely possibly see that as a possibility too, as being bullish. But I am definitely still very, very bearish on the dollar. I still think this looks like either a 1 or an A. I still think this is either ABC of B or ABC of 2. I personally still think this is a 1. I think this has already completed a wave 2, and I still think that the most likely scenario that I want to come up with is this is going to go down, make a 3, make a 4, and make a 5. I think the US dollar is going down to about the 100% Fibonacci extension, which is going to be a big uptrend, just like I've been forecasting on basically all the dollar pairs, or a downtrend on the dollar Swiss. And probably gold will go up and make its way 5. So anyways, going down to the daily time frame, man, this just seems so clear to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3 waves up. 61.8% Fibonacci. Nice little bounce, nice little break of starts. Definitely looks to me like the end of a correction for sure. Going down to the 4-hour time frame, I mean, I think it's extremely, extremely clear this is a 1-2. If anything, we're probably in a wave 3 right now. I was definitely expecting the dollar to make a little bit of a push up, maybe even make like a big spike reversal today for like a wave 5 or something. But yeah, it did barely even moved. Seems like we're in the wave 3, and it seems like the wave 3 is not even over yet. Like I said, I was kind of expecting a little bit of a push up today. At least I was kind of hoping so that way we could go short the dollar. But yeah, non-farm payroll today was pretty much a big nothingness. The news came out a few hours ago now, almost 4 hours ago. And price has literally not done a thing since the news came out, which, like I said, I think that we kind of had to expect this kind of price action the day after the 4th of July, especially when the 4th of July falls on a Thursday, and then Friday, pretty much everybody has the Friday off also. So definitely not really too uncommon, I don't think. I think it's definitely normal price action. So anyways, yeah, the euro dollar. I just have to look at these weekly time frames because I mean, how could you look at this weekly time frame and say that this is not the end of a correction? I mean, look at this: wave 1, AB or WXY, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going up. I am very confident about my bullish analysis, at least for now. I mean, if the market proves me wrong, then that's okay. I have absolutely no problem changing direction. But the euro dollar, 5 waves up, wave 1. This is a wave A. This is three waves up wave B. This is like an expanding flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waves down technically for an expanding flat ABC of 2. I think we're in a wave 3 right now, and I think if this is a wave 3, then yeah, there is going to be pullbacks on sort of time frames, but most likely this thing has got lots and lots and lots of upside potential. And same thing with all the other dollar pairs. Yeah, let me put this on the sort of time frames. Okay, there we go. Definitely no breaker starts to the downside. Definitely no Fibonacci bounce. No lower high. No reason at all to do anything except for look for long still. I was definitely thinking that today it was going to go down. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I was definitely thinking that this was an ABC correction on most of these dollar pairs. And even if it did go down, I would have not sorted it because I am a trend trader. I do not counter trend trade almost never. I trade every single pair on this list right here. I watch about 38 pairs. So for me, there's no reason to ever counter trend trade. There's always going to be trend trades available when you're watching that many pairs. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still feel like there's a possibility it might start drifting down, but even if it does drift down, I would definitely still primarily focus on longs. And honestly, I really would not be surprised if it just literally just kept on making higher highs, higher lows. You have to remember that the trend is your friend. 9 times out of 10, when you're trying to counter trend trade, normally you end up regretting it later on. At least I definitely do. So, like I said, not at a fib level, no Fibonacci bounce, no reason at all to think anything else. Yeah, I know, Carl. Definitely was a non-event, that's for sure. The pound dollar was actually one of them where I thought it was pretty clear it was going to go down, but yeah, I mean, my overall trend on the very high time frames has not changed in months. Wave 1, WXY, wave 2. This is a 1, 2, 3 of an uptrend, most likely a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave 3 to come. So I'm definitely still very bullish. You can watch my euro dollar, pound dollar videos from probably a month or two ago, and I've pretty much been saying the same thing. I was definitely expecting this to maybe make a little bit of a more common, ABC correction, but I'm actually kind of wondering if this right here was actually the top of the trend and this was actually a running flat, expanding flat also. Like this is technically a wave A, this is technically a wave B, and this is a wave C. Honestly, I think that would make more sense if that was an ABC and that this was already in a wave 3. Maybe this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 1, ABC of 2, and now we're already in a wave 3. I mean, I still have this labeled as a wave 5, but either way, I don't really care how you label it. As long as you're following along with the trend, you're definitely probably doing pretty dang good. Unless you're trying to trade on 4th of July or today, which pretty much, man, there's been very, very little price action over the last couple of days. I was watching the pound pairs yesterday because I was thinking that maybe the election yesterday in the UK was going to cause a decent move, and even that didn't really do much. Pretty crazy, huh? But it is summertime. It was the 4th of July, so I mean, it really does explain things. I think we're in a wave 3, long story short. I would be doing nothing but looking for longs. This is another one where I was like, yeah, this looks like a wave A, it looks like a wave B, and it looks like it should have gone down for a wave C. If it had gone down for a wave C, I would have totally ignored it and I would not have traded it because I have 38 some odd pairs that I do trade, so I have no desire or need to counter trend trade. I would have patiently waited for it to go down and then I would have gone long for the continuation of the uptrend, but it didn't even go down. Honestly, at this point, I bet there's a better chance it's going to continue to make those higher highs, higher lows. I would definitely continue to look for longs in an uptrend. And let's check out gold, and then we'll start taking some requests from people in the chats. Gold is another reason. For me, it's just so clear that all the dollar pairs are ended a correction and that they're going up, especially gold. Gold is very clearly a wave 1 and a wave 2, and this is all subdivisions of a wave 3. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave 3. My target for gold has been the same for months now, which is the 161.8, which is right around the $2,550 area. I think it's extremely clear that we are in a wave 5 right now of wave 3. So a wave 5 of wave 3. Very, very, very clear, that's for sure. So going down to the daily time frame, We made most likely an A, B, C, D, E. I mean, you could call it that if you want. I would almost rather just say that this is like a trend. This is three waves down. This is like a leading diagonal wave one, and this is an A, B, C of two, because I think we're more likely in a wave three. I think that technically this D right here should be labeled as a 1 and this should be a 2, and we're already in a wave 3 of wave 5. And you wouldn't really know that if you didn't look at correlated pairs and didn't look at some other stuff. You would definitely have no way of ever knowing that. So that's what I would definitely am thinking on gold. Man, gold was another one where I was thinking that maybe it was going to make a push down and give us a chance to go long next week. But boy, it just kept on making higher highs, higher lows, which is even more convincing for me that we really are in a wave three. Because what happens in a wave three, especially when you're looking at like a weekly and daily time frame wave three, is you think that price is going to go down on the 4 hour, 1 hour. You think price is going to do something like this, but instead it just keeps on making higher highs and higher lows because wave three is supposed to be the biggest, strongest wave of a trend. So yeah, definitely very typical for wave three price action in my opinion. With this big push up that we got today, I definitely do not think it's going to go down. I mean, yeah, it might go down a little bit, but even if it does go down, I am definitely looking for longs at the end of three-way pullbacks for the continuation of the uptrend, 100%. The trend is your friend. So yeah, definitely looking for that. So yeah, before we move on, let's check out the news calendar real quick because I like to, take a look at the news calendar, and then we're gonna start taking requests from people in the audience. Yeah, I took pullback entries. What was it, today or yesterday, on the euro yen and the pound yen? Buy every single pullback you can find. That's for sure. So we have a decent amount of stuff to pay attention to next week. First of all, Sunday we get the second round of French Parliament elections, and the market's obviously closed on Sunday, so that's going to be possibly a gap, or maybe even on the euro pairs. Monday we don't really have anything, but Tuesday we got Powell testifying. Then we got China CPI on Wednesday. We also have Kiwi cash rate on Wednesday. And we also have Powell talking again on Wednesday, and we got 10-year bonds for the dollar. That's not really going to do a lot. But on Thursday, we got CPI for the dollar. Definitely a very, very big deal for sure. We got pound GDP next week. We got unemployment claims for the dollar. 30-year bonds, not really going to do much. But consumer sentiment on Friday is another really good news event. So between the Powell testifying, interest rate for the Kiwi, and CPI for the China, yeah, CPI for the dollar, and consumer sentiment. So we definitely have some pretty interesting things to look out for next week. Definitely. And if anybody is interested, I do say every single swing trade I do take with my members at the time of entry. If you want, I like to show everybody my trades for the week. So these are the trades that I said with the group at the time of entry this week. And it was a holiday week, so there's definitely not a whole lot of trades. There's probably at least a dozen trades in here, though. I am a swing trader, so definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, I went long on the euro yen right here, and I went long on the pound yen right here. That was this morning. So those are very, very profitable trades, definitely. So if anybody is interested in joining my website membership, it does give you access to all my swing trade setups. Every single swing trade I take, where I share with the group at the time of entry, with the stop loss and a scaling out program. I also comes with a trading course, and it comes with daily Zoom meetings. I stopped doing my YouTube live streams because I need to focus more on my own trading, and I need to focus more on my members. Every single day I do a London Zoom meeting, every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 a.m. UK time. And every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I also do a New York session live stream. And those live streams are definitely a lot different than the YouTube live streams I do, because during those live streams, we enter and exit trades together. We look for trades together as a group. So if anybody's interested, it is only $30 a month, and like I said, I like to call it learn and earn at the same time, because hopefully while you're learning the trade by taking my trading course, attending my 9 Zoom meetings a week, and hopefully you can earn a little bit while you're learning by following along with my swing trade setups. Don't join my membership if you think I'm going to be on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15-minute time frame trading. I am not a scalper. I do not even look at the sort of time frames. I'm really not even much of a day trader. I'm definitely more of a swing trader for sure. I prefer to hold on to my trades for a minimum of 8 hours, but I really prefer like 3 days to 3 weeks. So definitely, a lot of people do join my membership and then they're like disappointed to see that I don't look at the 1 minute, I don't look at the 5 minute, I don't look at the 10 minute, I don't look at the 15 minute. I don't even really look at the 30 minute time frame or the 1 hour really that much when it comes to my own personal trading. But you can make plenty of money and you have a way more laid back, way easier lifestyle as a trader, not trading those short time frames, definitely. So, anyways, let's start taking requests from people in the audience. I see we got a few things going on. Carl wants the US dollar CAD and the pound Aussie. I mean, yeah, we're definitely at a pullback right now, and really the dollar CAD has literally been in this range for what, over 2 months now. It's been inside this box for at least 2 months now. Definitely, very sideways. I personally still think this is a wave B. I personally still think that this is a downtrend for a wave A. I think this is 3 waves up for a wave B. I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave C, which is a wave C of wave B. So I think this is a wave A over here. I think this is a wave B. And I think we're eventually going to go up for a wave C. Hey, Dev. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, AU is supposed to be first. Sorry about that, buddy, but I'll get to that next, definitely. Sorry. For some reason on my Streamlabs, it doesn't pull up the first couple chats. I think it's still loading or something when I start my live stream, but I definitely see you, and I will definitely get to that. So basically what that tells me is I am definitely still looking for shorts in a downtrend. We definitely got the end of a trend right now, and that is mostly because of the Canadian news that we had today. We had Canadian unemployment rate and unemployment claims and unemployment rate today. Yeah, unemployment change and unemployment rate. So we had some Canadian news today that definitely caused the Canadian pairs to go up, even though the news was actually very positive for the CAD, which is why it was kind of mixed. I mean, unemployment change was negative, but yeah, I guess it was negative. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of this CAD news, the PMI. The PMI was very positive, but that was actually not a very important news event compared to the other ones. So, anyways, I would definitely be looking at this as most likely a wave A. I would definitely be looking for at the end of a wave B to go long for a wave C. Maybe take it out to the 50, 61%, and then I would be trying to go short for a wave for the continuation on the downtrend. I still am pretty confident that this is going to go down in a big old giant wave 3, and I would definitely be looking for Fibonacci retracement pullbacks, 3-way pullbacks, to go short for the continuation of the downtrend for sure. Let's check out the Aussie dollar. Boy, the Aussie dollar was another pair that was just so extremely sideways. It was kind of ridiculous how sideways it was. But it definitely broke out, and man, if you look at this on the weekly time frame, how is this not the end of a crescent right here? Like, come on. How is that right there not the most picture perfect end of a crescent you've ever seen in your life? This is an uptrend. 3 waves down. That was a perfect 78% Fibonacci bounce. This is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and we are now in a wave 3. So these higher time frames outrule anything that you're going to see on the shorter time frames. That is why when it comes to my own personal trading, if I have an extra 2 hours in the afternoon to go through my charts and analyze my charts, I'm going to spend that whole 2 hours analyzing the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Because I know if I can figure out what the daily, weekly, and monthly is doing, I can go down to the 1-2 hour time frame and literally just enter pullback entries all day long and never counter trend trade, especially with the fact that I look at 38 some odd pairs. There's really not really necessary for me to counter trend trade, because there's always going to be trend trade opportunities on something. So you go down to the sort of time frames, and within this pattern right here, you would have definitely thought, which I talked about a lot last week, you would have definitely thought that this was going to go down and make a wave C. But it didn't. Why did it not do that? Because this is a wave 3, and this is exactly what happens in a wave 3. My old mentor used to call it the blasting effect. When the blasting effect means when your weekly, monthly time frame are in a big trend like a wave 3 or a wave C, you go down to the sort of time frames and you come up with reasons to think that it's going to go counter trend, like this is supposed to be 1, 2, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3 waves up, 5 waves down. But instead, because you're in a wave 3, what happens? It just keeps going, then goes down, then keeps going, and then down, and just keeps on making higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, I love alerts, Dev. I use all kinds of alerts. I love them. I have, Jesus, probably about 40, 30, at least 30 alerts right now, active alerts on TradingView. I love alerts. They make your life so much easier. I personally would continue to look for longs. I mean, I do still think it's pretty possible that it goes down and makes a wave C in the sense of being either a running flat or like an expanding flat or just a running correction or expanding correction. And I still think it's pretty likely that it would go back up like that, but for me, I'm not going short. And what do I actually think is going to happen because I realize we're in a wave 3? I actually think it's probably more likely to just keep on making higher highs, higher lows. So the trend is definitely your friend for sure. Pound Aussie. Hmm. Oh, really, Dev? Wow, nice. I do you get all these alerts on TradingView because MT4 and MT5 definitely do that also. The US dollar yen is next on my list, Joseph. Russ has already requested it. Mm. So yeah, US dollar, the pound Aussie, kind of a tough one, but because of correlated pairs, I still think the reason why I say it's tough is because some of these pairs do look like they could go up again, and this would be like 3 waves of A, 3 waves of B, and then down for like 5 waves of C, and then most likely take out that low and go back up. But I'm really not convinced about that anymore, honestly. I'm more convinced that this is a wave 3 of a downtrend. I think this is a 1, I think this is a 2, I think this is a 3, I think this is a 4, I think this is a 5 of wave C. I think that's 3 waves down of A, 3 waves up of B, and 5 waves down of C. The market really loves to make these 3-3-5 patterns lately. Man, I've been seeing them everywhere lately. It's kind of funny. They're like literally everywhere. For me, the trend is definitely down until we get a break of structure, which we definitely don't have yet. So I am 100% still looking for shorts. I actually sorted the pound Aussie a couple times recently. I think I don't remember exactly where. I think we sorted. No, that was the news. I wasn't awake for that, but I think I sorted this one, and then the Yo Aussie I've been sorting too quite a bit. I'm definitely still looking for sorts. We have another structure level right here, but honestly, I don't really think that's even important. I might as well just delete that. Honestly, I don't really think that's nothing really too important. I was kind of thinking that it would go up a little bit more. To be honest with you, I was thinking that maybe, maybe this was A, B, C, and then down again. But really, all I'm doing is looking for three-way pullbacks. As long as it doesn't break shorts, so I'm going to be definitely looking for shorts. Honestly, I was kind of wondering if it was just going to keep on going down today, but kind of looks like it wants to, doesn't it? I would kind of expect this to go up and take out all these highs before it actually went down. But yeah, trend is definitely down. Best money to be made is to the short side right now. Even some back here. I mean, yeah, there's some longs, but definitely looking for shorts every single chance I get. Looking for shorts, looking for shorts. This might even keep on going down for all we know. I mean, the trend is definitely down, so the trend is 100% your friend, and the trend is 100% down. So you might as well just keep looking for shorts every chance you get. US dollar yen. I don't know. I mean, if the dollar turns down and makes a big old wave C, then you would definitely think, yeah, no problem, buddy. You would definitely think that the U.S. dollar yen would go down also. But boy, man, these yen pairs, I haven't tried to sort a yen pair in months yet. Oh, I totally agree. Wave 5. I have it labeled as a wave 5. I totally 100% agree. Definitely. I just don't really see that it's quite over yet. But it really does look kind of close. I do totally agree with you. And even the wave 5 has one, two, three, four, and then it looks like one, two, three, four, five of wave 5. It looks like an extended wave 5. Like you got a nice nice one, two, three, four, and then you got like an extended one, two, three, four, five of wave 5. So I don't disagree that it looks close. And if the dollar really does keep going down, then this might turn down also. But I don't know. I wouldn't really think that it's going to go down from here, honestly. But maybe. I don't know. I really don't think so. But it definitely could. I think this is a wave 1. I think this is a wave 2. If this really is a wave 3, this is way too small to be a wave 3. I think it's still going up. I would definitely still be looking for logs. Yeah, 4 hour time frame. I don't even see a breaker starts it to the downside yet. There's not even a breaker structure yet on the 4 hour. My most recent structure is right here. I don't even see a breaker structure yet. Now, if it breaks structure, then maybe I could agree with you that it's going down, but I honestly, I don't know. Maybe. I'm definitely still very bullish. At least for now. 161. Man, I made it all the way up to 160, almost 162. Just barely missed 162. You might be right. I just don't see any evidence of it yet. But you definitely could be right. I'm not saying you're not. I think it needs. I mean, if it went up and hit this 123 or the 138, then I could be a little bit more agreeable with you, like this. That would definitely turn me into a bear. If I saw something like this, I would definitely be like, yeah, you're totally right. That thing's going down. So yeah, I would definitely get on board if it was for that, but otherwise, yeah, I don't really see it yet. We already checked the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and gold, but I definitely will do a quick check on them again towards the end of the live stream. I try not to check things too many times in a row because people get bored, and then plus people have requests that I gotta get to. So we already did the pound dollar, the euro dollar, and gold. So let's see, what do we got next? I think I missed a couple because stuff. Let's see, dollar yen, Aussie Kiwi, Yo Aussie. Boy, the Yo Aussie is the one I've been sorting. I should have stayed sorting it too, but I've been trying to, just take profits because it is summertime and it's actually very, very slow this week anyway. So, but yeah, definitely still in a downtrend, that's for sure. This is another one where we've been debating, whether this possibly could go up again before it goes down, but I honestly don't think it's going to. I think it's going to go down, take out the lower wave 4, and then I think it's going to go up. Uh, what's that on the pound Aussie? Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks consolidated. Definitely agree with that, but I don't see any reason to go long. Yeah, I don't see any break of starts. The market will tell me when the market will tell me when it's time to start looking for longs, and it definitely hasn't told me yet. No break of structure, no higher low. No, really. Yeah, I'm definitely still on the short side. I'm not really looking to identify trends though. I'm looking for continuation patterns. I'm looking for trends that are already going, and I'm looking to go short there. I'm looking to go short there. I'm looking to go short here. I'm looking to go short there. I'm looking to go short here. If it turns and goes up and breaks structure, okay, fine. Guess what? I'll be going long here. I'll be going long here. I'll be going long there. I will not be going long for the wave 1 because I don't trade wave 1s and I don't trade wave A's. Wave A's. I never ever trade a wave A and I never ever trade a wave 1. Wave A's and wave 1s are not confirmed to be turns until the wave A and the wave 1 is almost over. So I don't even bother with wave A's and wave 1s. I don't even trade them. But I do agree that it definitely is very consolidated. It does look like it is kind of bottoming it out. It's definitely accumulating orders for either a big breakdown or a big break up. And if it does break up, I would definitely start looking for longs. I'll be more than happy to start looking for longs. The market will tell me when it's ready to start looking for longs, and it definitely hasn't done so yet. I've been going short every chance I get. I don't remember exactly what some of my shorts were, but go short there, go short there, go short there. I think I even went short there and then got out with a little bit of a loss. But then I went short again and went short again. You know, go short, go short, go short, go short. The market will tell us when it's ready to go up, and it definitely hasn't told us that yet. So it might be going up. It's definitely accumulating positions. It might be getting ready for a big old breakout. The Aussie Kiwi, I think, is in a wave 3 to the upside. We are closing above the 78% really hard. That tells me that this is almost definitely going to break the previous highs and probably go a lot higher. I personally think this is a wave 3 on the weekly. I think this is a wave 1, an expanding flat wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. Very, very clearly. Probably a wave C too. So impulsive, 1, 2, 3 waves up, A, B, C, and then impulsive again. I'm going to be looking for a huge sorting opportunity sometime around probably 2025. Maybe sometime next year we'll have a huge sorting opportunity on this. But I definitely think this is an expanding flat. I think this right here is a wave 1 that ends right there. I think the wave 1 ends right there. I think this is 1, 2, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, even though it's kind of messy. Nice downtrend. Expanding flat wave 2. I think we're in a wave 3 that is going to continue to make higher highs, higher lows. Definitely looking for longs in an uptrend. At the end of nice proper pullbacks, which I don't see a nice proper pullback yet. But these are the trades I look for. Go long there, go long there, go long there. You know, sometimes you have a loss, but boy, if you can't take a couple little losses, whew. You know, if I go long there and that ends up being a loss, then guess what? I'll go long again right there. Yeah, structure broke on the 1 hour time frame. What does this structure break right here tell you? That tells you that the last series of higher highs, higher lows is over. Where is the last series of higher highs, higher lows starting? Right here. High, low, high, low, high, low, high. This break of structure only tells me this wave right here is over. We could literally now be in a correction to that wave, and it literally could just keep on going up. It's probably not going to do that. It probably will go down more, but I am very confident about this one going up. Now it may end up making a bigger correction. It might do something like this, but I'm very confident that it's going to go up. It might make a correction like that last a couple weeks, but definitely extremely bullish as a swing trader. As a day trader, yeah, we definitely got to break a structure on the 1 hour. If you're trading like the 15-minute, 5-minute time frames, I would do nothing but look for shorts. If I was trading the 5-minute time frame, I'd be using the 1 to 4 hour time frame as my roadmap. And if your roadmap has a break of structure to the downside, then you would be looking for shorts. I don't trade the 5-minute time frame. I trade the 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour time frame. And I use the daily, 2-day, 3-day, 4-day as my roadmap. What is my roadmap telling me? My roadmap is definitely telling me to continue to look for longs, especially with the weekly time frame analysis we got going on. I am very bullish on this one, definitely. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Dollar CAD, we already did that. Let's see. What else? Pound Aussie. We did the pound Aussie, US dollar yen. I think I might have missed something somewhere. I think somebody asked for Bitcoin or something. Yeah, Bitcoin. There it is. Carl asked for Bitcoin. Did you notice that I'm making videos now for Bitcoin and Ethereum? I just started this week making Bitcoin and Ethereum videos on a daily basis. Now that I'm not doing live streams every day, I'm going to start doing videos, more videos. I do about 12 videos a day most of the time. All short videos, like 3-minute videos, but still. Yeah, I think Bitcoin is definitely in a wave four. We got a nice rally-based rally right here, right around the 52 to 49, 49,000. Yeah, definitely. The live streams were too much for me, but every day because I already do Zoom meetings every single day for my members. I do about 3 hours of meetings a day for my premium members, where we look for trades live together. So doing 3 hours of Zoom meetings plus an hour of live streaming plus making all the videos was way too much for me. Definitely way too much. I was gonna burn out if I kept going like that. So I think this is definitely better. I like doing live streams once a week because then I can still interact with my audience. It's nice to interact with people, definitely. Take requests from people and stuff because I don't make videos for everything. So basically, my target for Bitcoin is someplace between 52 to like 48,000. 49,000 is kind of really where it is. Now we are at a Fibonacci level right now, but no break of starter. We got a Fibonacci bounce, but that's pretty much all we got. Definitely looks like a wave A to me, and it actually looks like the wave A might be over, huh? Kind of looks like we might be going down for a wave B. And probably back up for wave C. Now, if it goes up and breaks structure, that will tell you that this whole trend from here to here is over. Right now, we do not have a structure break. The only thing we know is that this last little section of trend is over. If this continues to trend on the higher time frames, which I think it will, then it will only be a correction to the last wave. It will not be a correction to the whole trend. If it breaks above this structure right here, then it could be a correction to the whole trend, or it could be at the end of a wave four and the continuation of the uptrend. But I definitely expect to see an ABC correction to the downtrend for sure, is what I'm looking for. Let's see, Bitcoin. Let's see. It looks like we got everybody's requests. You're a 5 minute demon? Nice. Well, then, yeah, you should definitely be using the 1 hour time frame for your roadmap, then, definitely. Now, I try to explain that to people in my group a lot because I am not a 5 minute time frame trader. I am not a 1 minute time frame trader. I'm not even a 1 hour time frame trader. So while I'm waiting for a long opportunity, a 5 minute trader could be going short all day long. While I'm waiting for a sorting opportunity, a 5 minute time frame trader could be going long all day long. It really depends on what kind of trader you are. For me, I would personally just literally check my charts every 2 hours. I check my charts every single 2 hours. If there's an entry, sweet, I get in. If there's an exit, I get out. If there's nothing, then I'm done. I could literally check my charts every 2 hours for maybe less than 10 minutes, and then I'm done until the next 2 hour candle closes. But it's definitely not what most people do, and I definitely get it. Most people love the sort of time phase. I absolutely hate the sort of time phase because I'm really not a fan of sitting in front of my computer all day long either. But yeah, I guess if you only traded a couple pairs, the sort of time phase is not too bad. Boy, yeah, the dollar's not doing anything today. Maybe by the end of the day it'll break out. I mean, if it does go up, if it does break structure, then sweet, it probably is going up. But the trend is down on the dollar, and it might just keep going down. Honestly, to me, it looks like a 1, 2, 3 for sure. It looks like we're in a wave three. It definitely looks like it's bottoming and out, though. It looks like it should go up for maybe like a wave four or something, which would cause the dollar pairs to go down. But none of that has to happen. This is why I'm not a big fan. Right now, even on the 1 hour time frame, the trend is up. So even if I was trading the 5 minute time frame, right now I would be looking for longs. If it goes down and breaks structure on the 1 hour time frame, then I would start looking for shorts on like the 5 minute, 1 minute, 3 minute range. The trend is your friend, 100%. Pound dollar, same thing. I mean, yeah, if it goes down and breaks this low, then yeah, you can start looking for shorts on the sort of time frames. Otherwise, every single other time frame is in an uptrend, and you should definitely be trading with the trend. The trend is your friend for sure. And gold, yeah, gold also looks like it could go down. But even if it does go down, it is very likely just going to be another correction to the uptrend for sure. So keep an eye out for shorts if you're a scalper. If not, you should definitely still be trading to the short side on the dollar. So it looks like I got all the requests. It is Friday and it is almost 6 o'clock p.m. my time. I am not. I don't live in Europe, but I am in the same time zone as Europe. I mean, I don't live in the UK. I'm sorry, I don't live in the UK. I live in Europe, but I'm in the same time zone as as the UK. So I'm gonna call it a day. We did all the requests. I think that everything's good. I'm holding on to 4 or 5 trades right now. If anybody is interested, these are the trades that I took this week. If you want, you can go through and pause the video and check some of them out. I don't trade on holiday, so I didn't even look for trades yesterday. And I really didn't even look for that many trades today either because it's kind of a slow. So those are the trades that I took. Every single one of those trades I shared with my members at the time of entry. If anybody's interested, the website is fxpipcollector.com. I do daily live Zoom meetings where we look for trades together. I also share every single trade I take. That's why I call it Learn and Earn at the same time. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend, and as always, thank